All right, so now that we're here again, this is Daigo, Eita, and Fuudo played sets in Street Fighter 6. And again, I feel like I have a fairly good understanding of the game, and I use Ryu, at least for now. JP and Marissa on launch, you already know what time it is. But for now, this is what we got, so we're going to do the best with what we got. So, cheers. I will say the one thing about this game is it is in the vein of Alpha 3, where you start with your meter. So that's like off rip, you can do mad damage. If he like does a wake up DP right now, he could probably do 35-40% off rip with using drive gauge. Remember, drive gauge comes back. You don't want to put yourself in burnout, which I'm sure we'll see somewhere without the set. But the fact that you start your games, your rounds rather, with full drive is crazy. Very, very alpha right there. All right, what do we got? All right, we got a down. That charge with his fireball. Don't know why he wasted it there. See, that was really good. That sequence right there was honestly very good. So, stand hard punch is cancelable normal, right? You can cancel it. This is probably going to be way too slow to do it like this. But we are going to watch things a couple of times because this is a really good situation. Because what he does, this right here, remember, Drive Rush gives him +4. So, excuse me, your normal would be plus. But he's plus right now after this dash. So, if you watch what he does it and he dashes in and he, like, stutters for a second before he presses the button. Watch it from start. Watch. See that? He lets the drive rush pretty much complete till the end before he actually presses the crouch medium punch. That is good. That is a really, really, really good thing. See, that was certainly a mistake. See, he does it again. So this normal right here, it's still his turn. Right here, that's like +3, I think. I'm not sure how plus, but that's certainly plus. So it's certainly his turn. Part of this game that people play wrong now. Obviously, now the game's not even out yet, but I'm sure it's going to get clean. Is that you're not plus after any normal, but your drive rush normal is pretty much always plus. So you need to use drive rush in order to create advantageous situations. So right here he's plus, but besides that, all those normals, every normal without seeing some green, not all. Excuse me, someone's gonna say Jelly Joe line is not all wrong. Oh, 90% of your normals are negative something. Very rare does someone have. I think like everyone has one plus button that I can think off the top of my head. Like Ryu's Forward Fierce is +1. Kimberly's Stand Roundhouse was +1. So it's very hard to get that. So, but not all, most of your normals are all negative. I can't think of one crouching normal that I know of at the top of my head that's actually plus. Most of them are like -1 and stuff like that along those lines. But in this situation, you're certainly plus. And this is how you create your block string and your stagger pressure and all that other stuff. See, you don't want to do that. This right here is a very bad decision. Bad decision, Daigo. Come on, step it up. I don't know. There's a big debate about people discussing if they want to be in Burnout or not. I can tell you I do not like being in Burnout. You really do feel sluggish. Like there's 4 frames more on your block stun, so you're just like, ugh. You're sitting there. You're susceptible to stuns in the corner. It really, really doesn't feel good. I understand people saying, hey, screw it, burn yourself out round 1 when no one has meter or anything, just do it. He said, yeah, just don't get, or just don't block, or just don't block. Yeah, those are your options. But I personally don't like being in Burnout. It takes a long time to get back. Again, there's 4 more frames of block stun, chip damage, like the whole thing just feels like shit. The stun in the corner, it's just not a good spot to be in. But I do understand the idea of just doing it in the first round as soon as you get the hit to get the damage, because not much can happen to you after that. Like the opponent doesn't really have a lot of bar. If they use a lot of drive, they're going to put themselves in Burnout. It's kind of like a 50-50 situation. I don't like being in Burnout, so I don't know if I would. That was actually really good. See, there we go. So, real quick. Right here. This is perfect. He doesn't continue the combo because he knows he can actually do... He like jukes him up right here. This won't work all the time. But Daigo obviously thought he was going to continue the combo, but he purposely stops doing the combo and does back throw to throw Daigo in the corner because he knows he's in burnout and he gets a stun. Very good. That ate the hit. Yeah, see, punish counter? That actually ate the hit, which is why he didn't get stunned in the corner. That's interesting. I actually didn't notice it the first time I watched it before. And he jumped like he got the stun. No, don't do that. Hey, that's a good button. Stand medium kick is a very good button for you, but it's not cancelable, so that shit will get driven impacted. Stand short, also a good button. Look at Daigo playing Footsies. You already know. Yeah, Baron, he didn't get the stun because it hit his crouch medium kick. Right? Yep, Denjin Fireball, Denjin Charge Fireball. Hey. Yep. The corner is such a shitty place, bro. Yep, stand medium kick, harass, stand medium kick. That's a good button. Uh-oh. Yeah, these guys don't care. They're just spending meter, bro. Look at this. They were both in burnout twice already. Yep, there you go. You're dead. Yep, you're dead. Yep, that's the button. Down roundhouse is a very fast button. Oh, yeah, he's dropping combos. That's not good. No anti-air. Yo, SNK boss fight. I see you, homie. You know what's crazy? It looks like they don't want to... They're just kind of slugging it out. Like, see, that's negative. See, that was good by Fuudo. Putting yourself in burnout in a situation like this is perfect. He certainly could have did more damage and killed him, but that is an acceptable burnout. Damn, yo, what up? What up, Korea? That's crazy. My man Daniel from Korea. Damn. Yo, Peach Force, I see you. Oh, hold on, wait. What happened here? Why did he get hit? Why did he get hit? Peach, thank you for the 33 months, homie. Damn, I appreciate that. SNK, thank you as well. See, this interaction right here, first of all, there's no reason to do it again. This interaction right here, Daigo's, I don't know what Daigo's pressing right here, but he got countered, so he certainly, but if he would have pressed the button a little earlier, you actually can't mash jab right there. Right here, technically you can't mash jab. If Daigo would have pressed the button sooner, or a quicker button, most likely just press the button a little bit sooner, there's no way Fuudo would be able to press jab. But it looks like he waits, and he pressed the slow button because he did get counter. Yeah, he could have went for throw, that's also true, but yeah, you can't, it is a tactic that's good to use every now and then, but doing it all the time is not the best. This is something that people don't really use yet, right here. So, this is the V reversal of the game. The problem with this is that it's -8 on block. Mostly -8. That is... -8's a lot. -8's a lot. Yeah, it's 2 bars. It's -8. It does cost a lot to do, and again, it is negative a lot, but... There's sometimes where you're in the corner, man, and the corners is such a shitty place to be in this game where you just like, screw it, I'm going to give it a shot. But like, if you try to do it to a light button, the button with a lot of recovery, it's not going to work, and you're going to be -8. So it is certainly like, it has its uses, but it's got to be used correctly. You do it, it's just forward and the two fierce buttons on block. That's plus, yep. See, now this is normally not a combo. I mean, obviously everybody knows we're going to go over it again right here. So normally overhead does not link into stand medium punch. But because he's doing the overhead, oh, he even pressed the button too. Even if he wasn't a counter, stand medium punch is not doesn't combo off of forward medium punch. The reason that it worked is because of the additional frames that the drive impact does, or crouch medium. That's not a combo without coming out of drive rush. Oh, it's such a good button, man. Aye. Okay. Oh, too early. Here we go. Party time. Yep. Watch the throw. Make sure he gets thrown in the corner. Yeah. Damn, yo, they don't care, man. They do not care. Everyone has been. There's been a burnout every single game, every round rather. No. Yeah, dude, they're just letting this shit rip. Yep. Yo, they do not care. Hey, letting it rip. Oh yeah, we gotta parry those. We gotta parry those, my dude. We got to parry those. Yo, they've been in burnout every single game. Hey! I mean, that's still Daigo, dog. Yikes! I watched that one more time for good measure. One more time for third strike. Beautiful. That's what I'm talking about. That's the good. Yeah, we gotta parry those, dog. So you do, it's kind of weird. So you do get meter back, but it costs meter to use. So it kind of like keeps it in the middle almost. You know, like if you're parrying fireballs, it's better to parry it, but you don't, and also depending on like how good your timing is. So if you do it a little too early, you're using more meter than you gain back. Because like as soon as you hit it, it uses a bar, then it starts to drain a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So like if they throw the fireball mid-screen and you hit parry and start holding it, you're going to lose more than you gain when you get the successful parry. I hope I'm making sense. It's certainly better than blocking it, but it's not like you gain a lot of meter back from parrying. Unless you're parrying like a 2-hit EX or like, you know, a multiple hit move. Obviously, you're going to get more back that way. But if you're just doing a single hit, it kind of like evens out a little bit. Perfect parry. Yeah, perfect parry is different. I think, so I don't know if... from the demo, from the beta to the demo, it feels like perfect parry is a little easier to do in a demo. Like it might be like 2 frames instead of, I think it was 2 frames, or was it 1 frame? It might have been 2 frames in the beta. Because I was playing Marv, you guys can see in the sets that are up on my YouTube channel, I get a lot of perfect parries, and I don't remember ever getting them this much. Like those you should be parrying. Alright, so I was just going to say that. I was just going to say here's why you shouldn't parry all the time. So right here, if you look at Fuudo's bar, you see Fuudo's little thingamajig right there? Fuudo has like a sliver. So if he parries, no matter what, he's in burnout. No matter what. I shouldn't say no matter what, because I'm talking very factual, but I obviously don't know for a fact. I've only played a beta and a little bit of a demo, so I shouldn't say for a fact, but remember it costs meter to use. So as soon as he presses it, he's gonna be gone, whether he gets a parry or not. But obviously he screwed up right there. But hey, that was nice. See, they're also not, so the real way to, not the real, I shouldn't say the real, but the way that I like to establish pressure, especially with Ryu, is, see, ending in a fierce DP, I try to use light Tatsu, because if you use light Tatsu, you land at the same time they land, so you get to raw drive rush in and like establish your pressure, which you're going to be plus on block after that normal. Hard DP is it's a little more, obviously you're going to get more damage, but you get less time to get to them because of how you land and they land and if they back tech. So like ending your combos in light or medium Tatsu is prime for getting the plus frames after. DP will give you more damage, obviously. But like if you look here, he does a DP, but then he does normal into drive rush. But you don't want to do that because it's always 3 bars. This right here. Right, yeah, it should just be raw drive rush, not normal into drive rush. That was nice. What did you do right there? Yeah, normal drive rush is very expensive. Nope. I don't know if I would have wasted that. That was actually not bad, though, because he was in the corner. It wasn't terrible. There you go. That's a lot of bar, dude. Look at that. My man has 9 seconds in. He has 1 bar. He does not care. Oh, no. That was nice. Yep. So, in this situation right here, literally the only thing Fuudo could do is wake up level 3 or wake up level 1. The only ways out of this situation right now. He certainly couldn't have done it. He had plenty of time. He woke up. He has 3 bars. But if he would have woke up level 1 or level 3 or level 2, I don't know if level 2 is strike involved. Actually, is level 1? No, but it's drive impact. So yes, level 1 would have worked. I don't know about level 2, but I can guarantee you level 1 and level 3 certainly would have worked. Ooh, that's such a good button, bro. Good ass button. Trip that. Nice. Stand around house. No. But yeah, this is obviously not an optimal combo. Yep. So this is another situation. So right here, you have an option. Don't listen to anybody else. If you can do anything at a drive impact, or I'm sorry, there's 2 things you should really do. If you have no life, you can't drive impact back because you have to eat the damage of their drive impact. If you can do anything, you want to drive impact back. You always want to drive impact back unless your life total isn't enough to eat their drive impact. There's no reason to parry it. There's no reason to throw it. You drive impact back. I don't care what anyone says. Have the bar, there's literally no reason to not drive impact back. If you get drive impact, you do forward fierce, down medium punch, light tatsu, throw a fireball, I guarantee you have a bar back. Parrying doesn't do shit, first of all, besides give you bar. Perfect parry is so hard to do, and the scaling on it is garbaggio. The only thing you should really do when you have the bar is drive impact back. I'm sorry. I don't think anyone's going to be able to change my mind. I understand you can do things. If you don't have bar, honestly, like you can't, if you're burnt out and someone does stand fierce drive impact, you can't throw. You can only do super in between their fierce and the drive impact. You can't throw. So depending on the normal that they do to cancel into drive impact, you can't do anything. You have to take it or you got a super. Can you drive impact back throw after a hit? Yes, of course. That's actually what I was saying. Like what I do very often is I do this. If I'm in the corner, if I do this and the opponent doesn't have that much drive, I will throw that mother effer into the corner. Like right now, you can throw them into the corner. This way you have the corner advantage and you will, dude, being in the corner in this game is crazy. You can't DP drive impact. It's only, reuse is only 2 hits, I think. So he'll do it, and then you're going to go in the air, drive impact's going to recovery, and you're dead. It takes 3 hits to break drive impact. Someone does stand fierce drive impact, and you're burnt out, there's nothing you can do besides super. You are literally, it is a checkmate. You can't hold up, you can't press a button, You can't throw, can't do anything. All you can do is super between the fierce and their drive impact. You can't throw. The only thing you can do, again, that's if you're burnt out. If you have the meter and you can drive impact another drive impact, I would highly suggest just drive impacting back. 1, you get the damage. 2, you get the Oki. 3, if you don't have a lot of drive meter, instead, what you can do is do a combo, hit him far away, build your drive meter back. Like, there's a lot of stuff you can do, but that's the cool thing about this game, that everything depends on the situation. Like, I said this before, yes, you can parry, but it's really not worth parrying a drive impact. I promise you. Unless, again, the only situation I would say to parry is if you don't have the bars to drive impact, but you're like, all right, he's going to drive impact. If I drive impact back, I'm either going to die or I have no meter. You could try to parry it back. Again, it's all based on meter, but if you have the meter, there's no reason why you would not drive impact back. Zero reason. Ay, got him. There we go. Danny cooked him.
Drop.